This is Project Midir. Wait. Why is it so dirty? What the hell? Ah yes, so Midir was roughly built about a year ago, and it's not really been cleaned since then, as you can see. So we're definitely going to give it a good clean, but we're not going to leave it at that. In true Polymorph Computers fashion, we'll also be upgrading the platform, because as Midir was built on the X299 platform a few years ago, this platform really starts to show its age. It's not even the single core performance and the multi-core performance, even those, like, they get blown out of the water. It's more small niche things on the X299 platform. Now, this motherboard was like the pinnacle of motherboards back in the day, but as is with workstation class motherboards, oftentimes you lose quite a lot of control. For example, the fans just instantly go to 100% as soon as the CPU shows 70 degrees or 75 degrees. So initially we wanted to make this a super quiet system, right? We have lots of radiators, lots of surface area, very quiet fans. But then the motherboard didn't allow us to control the fans in a way where we could actually make this build quiet. So the easiest way around this weird fan ramping behavior of the CPU fan header was to actually connect all of our 12 fans to a motherboard, skipping the CPU fan header completely, setting it to ignore fan speed so it doesn't show any CPU fan errors, and instead we used all of the other optional fan headers because those you could control by things like water temperature sensors, which in this case we did, and it worked okay. But as with workstation class motherboards or server motherboards, the boot times were horrendous. It sometimes took the system like minutes, multiple minutes to boot up, which for a system of this caliber is a bit annoying in the end, in my opinion. Also, the customer started using more and more of the Adobe suite with After Effects, Premiere Pro, etc. And there you could really tell the IPC and clock speed difference of this older platform compared to things like Intel's 13th gen processors. So that's why we decided to definitely go with a more modern platform, Intel 3900K, Z690, ProArt motherboard by Asus, and 64GB of DDR5 memory. So let's get right into the build. So the keen-eyed among you might have noticed that we not only upgraded the CPU, the motherboard and the RAM, but we also upgraded the power supply. Before we were running a Seasonic 1300 watt platinum unit, which after my calculations should have been completely fine to run all of this hardware no problem, even pegged at 100%. But in reality, when using the system with both GPUs running a power virus and the CPU running at 100%, sometimes the system would just randomly shut off on me. So it would black screen with this very distinctive click in the power supply when you would hear the overcurrent protection kick in. So the power supply was already like 4 or 5 years old by now, so it could be that it's a faulty power supply. Seasonic does offer, I think, 9 or 10 years of warranty, something insane like that. So they are very fond of their products not breaking. But sadly, we didn't have time to go through the RMA process, since this is the main content creation workstation of my customer, and I was pressed on time. So we ordered the 1600 watt Platinum Unified Seasonic as a replacement. We put that in and it's been running amazingly well since then.